This video is going to debunk some theories, and it's going to teach you whether the habit of multitasking is actually a good habit or not. And if it's a good habit, I'll teach you exactly how to do it the correct way and how to use it in your everyday life. So watch and listen carefully. Now, you often hear about the habit of multitasking, right? And you hear a lot of people talking negatively about it, saying that it stunts your growth and stunts your productivity and your ability to focus. But does it really? Does it really actually stop you from focusing and concentrating on one thing and make you slower? Or does it make you faster because you're actually doing 2 or 3 things at the same exact time? Now, in order to look at this the correct way, we need to look at my life, for example. So I'll explain to you how I use it in my own everyday life. For me, multitasking has proved to be very useful, personally, for most of the time at least. Now, multitasking is the habit when you do 2 things at once, and how I use it is in many different occasions. For example, I could read a book while doing some push-ups. I'm not the one who's personally reading, but I can listen to an audiobook, for example, or I can let someone read the book for me while I do some long push-ups for 30 minutes or so, and they take a long time, so I use that time wisely and I actually listen to some information and learn some new knowledge that could benefit me in my life while doing some push-ups where I don't really need to be focused on each and every rep of push-ups. I just need to do it physically. I don't need to do it mentally. So mentally I try to inhabit my brain with actual positive thoughts and information, and I get those positive thoughts from books that I listen to. Another example for where I use multitasking is, for example, when I'm brushing my teeth. I could brush my teeth anywhere I want while doing any other task. I don't need to brush my teeth in the bathroom. I don't need to brush my teeth in front of the sink or on top of the sink. I could simply do it anywhere I want, whenever I want, and I could literally do some task while doing it. For example, I could edit a video, or I could write something on my phone, or I could even do some pull-ups or something, you feel me? So multitasking is not really as bad as you thought it was, and as bad as these people try to portray it as. Now, I think there are some negatives to multitasking in a lot of different situations. For example, if you choose 2 different things that actually require your mental focus and your ability to concentrate, then yes, it will definitely stunt your growth and your productivity, because you'll have to concentrate on 2 different things, and you actually won't be able to concentrate on a single one of them. You won't be able to be productive on a single one of them because you're concentrated on 2 different things, mentally and physically. Now, the way to choose the right task to multitask in is by choosing one that requires only your physical strength, for example, doing some exercise, and another one that requires only your mental strength, for example, listening to a book. So that's how I combined push-ups with listening to an audiobook. And you can do the same. Do not combine 2 tasks that both require mental ability or that both require physical ability, because then you won't be able to focus on any of them. You feel me? So you need to choose wisely 2 that match together. You need one for physical and one for mental. Preferably, it's only 2 tasks at once. I do not recommend you to do 3 tasks at once, because that would be a bit much for me. I would also advise you to multitask whenever you feel like your day is not enough and you don't have enough time on your day and on your schedule to do all the tasks that you wish you could do. I also would advise you to experiment more with this trick that could literally save you hours if you really do it the right way. Like, it literally saved me 1 hour to listen to an audiobook or to listen to someone read for me while I'm doing push-ups, because usually I would only listen to that audiobook by myself when I'm doing nothing. But when I'm actually listening to it while doing some push-ups, I'm actually doing both tasks at the same time, and I don't have to waste 1 extra hour on reading an audiobook or listening to an audiobook, just doing nothing else. I think multitasking is overall a thing that you have to experiment with, and do not just simply conclude that it's a bad thing, because a lot of good can come from it. And keep your mind open to different ideas. Whenever you get an idea of where you could genuinely multitask, experiment with it, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't work, simply go back to your previous schedule. If it does work, then it does you wonders, and it could really save you hours of your time. And time is a very precious currency. Time is money. If you could save an hour of your time a day, that's huge. You could actually earn a lot of money in that 1 hour, or do something productive such as working out, for example, and get a good physique. So I would recommend you to definitely experiment with it. Me personally, it has done me wonders, and I don't just trust these little YouTubers who say that multitasking is not productive and so on, because I simply tried it out in my own life and it worked perfectly fine for me. Now for some people maybe it doesn't work for them, or it's harder for them to focus on two different things, and that's fine. We're all different, but we're also all the same if you think about it. So we're all made up of the same brain cells, we're all almost the same intelligence. So if it works for me, it really should work for you, and it could save you a lot of time. So try it out for sure. Try to combine two habits or two tasks at the same time, and see how it works. Yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.